Let's go. Hello. Hi. How is everybody? Hello, guys, gals, other pals. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm the one that's fucking starting this shit. It's okay. Anyways, hi, I'm Coco. We have Aura and Celeste, and we're here with the Melanin Magic that's giving you everything that's beautiful and tragic. Hi.
Beautiful and tragic. What up? Is Celeste?
Hello, it's Aura.
Yo, why do you sound like you were in fucking prison already, girl?
Yeah, she be
How
doing
I
that.
always sound.
Anytime we're playing any sort of game, I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And she's like, "Hey, like, are you good? Are you okay?"
Yes. I told you every time I hear my voice in a recording, I'm always like, "Oh, why do I sound like I'm stoned all the time?"
You
Dude,
don't sound stoned.
I remember when we used to live together and I would go and like see her like come out of the room and go into the kitchen and I'm just like, oh hey, what's up, girl? She's just like, I'm
No.
sorry, I'm alive. And I'm like, it's
Oh
okay.
no.
Get your coffee. Take a second. It's okay.
Not I'm
I'm
sorry
not a
I'm
morning
alive.
person.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Yeah. But I wasn't gonna say you sounded stoned. I was gonna say you sound kidnapped, but that might sound different. Might sound different. I don't know. I don't know. As hey, but so
Look,
she muted herself.
she trying, she
Hey,
trying, she trying her best, okay?
she's
She's trying
trying.
her
She's
fucking best.
trying.
We love
She,
you. We always
yeah.
will.
Yo, can I tell you? Can I tell you? I did when I was after college when I was doing interviews for a job. I got the job of it for the one I was interviewing for, but after the first and second round, the person that was helping me with the interviews from the company literally told me, "Hey, you need to have some personality when you're doing these interviews, okay?
Oh
No, you haven't.
no.
Just show some personality." Because I always sounded so monotone.
They said you're
Wait,
so smart,
I
but
did.
you're stiff as a board.
who said that to you specifically? The people that were interviewing you?
Yeah, one of the guys that was interviewing me, that was also like in charge of me making telling me that I'm going to the next phase of the interview. I ended up getting the job, but like
Oh,
literally told me
okay. I
I
guess
need.
that was
He was like, I know you have personality, but you need to show it. Like, just show your
what?
personality, at least
Oh
something.
my
Because it was also like
god.
a sales job. And
Okay.
I
I guess
literally for like the next week, I'm just moping, be like, I have no personality.
yeah, I'd be sad too. I mean, I guess it was good feedback because it did help, but I would have been hella depressed. I'd be like, damn, okay. They said I like you, but not really. That's messed up.
He's like, please have some emotion in your voice.
Dang.
They said, do you know how to maybe smile, frown, anything in between? No, no. Okay,
Just some
okay.
emote, please.
Just an emote. Yeah. One time for I mean I do pretty well on interviews. It's just trying to get the interview in the first place that's a struggle, but when I do get an interview, usually I get the job. But there was one time where they asked me in the interview out of nowhere, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? And I haven't, because I already knew the answer because I think about this, I think about hypotheticals, and I'm like teleportation. And he was like, "Oh, um, okay, and why is that?" And I was like, "So that I don't have to worry about traveling anywhere." And then if I also had, and then I started going into more detail that he didn't ask for. So if I had teleportation, here are the stipulations, and he's like, "Okay." He did
To be
he didn't
fair,
ask me any of that. He didn't ask me any of that, but I'm like, "But we need parameters. But you need to know."
Yeah, I've only had like
honestly,
one.
same.
Yeah, I've only had like one job interview where I had anything close to that, and this lady went, sat me down, and was like, "All right, so if you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be?" You know what? I got you, Yggdrasil, because I support the world, bitch. Let's go. And
Oh.
So
she just looked at me and was
I
like, "Huh?" I'm like, and then I had to go and like tell her about the or fucking Norse mythology over it. And I'm like, it's okay, it's okay. I know I'm a nerd.
honestly, I've also, except for my very first interview, I've also gotten the job for every interview I've done, but getting the interview is always tough.
Yeah.
Also, I agree with you. It's always going to be teleportation because
Yeah.
no traffic. You just go where you need to go.
Uh, ooh,
And
hard
yeah,
Now
disagree. Hard disagree.
Oh,
Hard
why a hard
disagree.
disagree?
Power over water. Ugh. Water is everything. I win.
Oh.
Teleport away from me. You wish you could. You're frozen. You're stuck
Oh,
there.
I'm not I'm not thinking about fights though. I'm not thinking about that as a superhero.
Well,
I'm thinking about it in practical everyday
okay,
usage.
all
Same.
right, pause, pause, pause. In practical everyday use. Oh my god, I want to take a shower. I can do that right here, right now, with myself. Bam. Oh, I need to get somewhere. Look at that. I will just make myself a pathway of water and get there fast as fuck. And I get to enjoy beautiful scenery while I'm at it. Oh, wait. Nobody's explored the depths of the ocean, and there's so many different creatures and things that we don't even know. Oh, I will go down there and do it by my damn self. Look at me. Oh my god. Oh, I need to get into space. Let me just go ahead and make myself a nice little cocoon of ice and water. Oh my god, look, I'm out there. Like I said,
Absolutely not.
motherfucking winning.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Whatever is in the
Teleportation's
bottom of the
better.
ocean has my respect and it will stay there. I will never I'm not about to go down there.
But they're so cute. They're out like the blobfish. Oh my god, it's so adorable. Until you like
They're
pull it
so
out of
cute.
water, then it looks really ugly as shit. But when it's in water, they're really cute.
Absolutely not. There's not even light for you to be seeing it. You go down there, it's pitch black, dog. How are you seeing it? How are you getting real close and you don't want to get that close because it eats you? What do you
That's the
mean?
person who said Subnautica got traumatized.
Look, look, look.
Yeah.
That is different. That is different.
Yeah.
We're talking about leviathans that's coming out in the woodwork. If I'm going down there,
Yes.
I know I'm encountering like what, maybe a fucking Greenland shark. I mean,
Giant
fucking
squid.
a colossal squid, giant squid. Like I'm Gucci. I'm sorry. I as long as I am not emitting massive amounts of light and I can control the pulses of water around me and the vibrations that they make, I'm invincible. What I got to be worried about?
Well, I love that for you. Not for me though, but I love that for
Yeah.
you. But the
I'm just
teleportation
thinking
for
about
me,
convenience.
you're
Same.
thinking about
I
convenience.
miss
I'm thinking
Celeste.
about convenience. I don't because I'm perpetually late. So if I can teleport, I mean that might make me more late though. Because
Exactly.
I
Hey,
know I'm gonna I know I can teleport, so I'm like, I can wait till the very last second before I have to go somewhere. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that would
hey,
be enabling. I don't know.
Exactly. See?
I don't know.
Again, now I
If I
actually
could
have to
get
go through
more
travel.
sleep, if I could get more sleep, I don't care because I like my sleep. Also, like, hey, you wouldn't care about where you have to commute to. Like, you don't have to worry about commute from
Ooh.
work.
Okay, here's the other thing though. When I was talking about the parameters during that interview that the guy did not want to hear about, when I was talking about the parameters of teleportation, here's the thing. Is it the teleportation where you like departicularize yourself and you have to reconstitute yourself? Or
Mm.
is it kind of like is it like what's that man's name from X-Men?
Portal?
No, 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 no. What's that one
Oh,
man? He
Nightcrawler, Nightcrawler. I knew where you was going, baby. I knew it. I
Yeah.
knew. Mm.
Okay, okay. Is it like Nightcrawler where you have to have seen the place beforehand and there's a certain amount of space where you could go? Or can you just like see a picture of a place and just go there?
Or is it
These are
like,
the parameters that we're talking about.
yeah, or is it like fucking Goku where it's just like you just gotta think instant transmission and you're just there.
Instant transition. I feel like instant transmission is OP, but hey,
If we're gonna go with parameters, I feel like I would go with the second one where you need to have been there before.
And
yeah.
I will still reject your notion of control of water. OP, much better power.
I mean,
Practical.
control of water is OP, very practical. I don't want it, but again, I love that for you because
Yeah.
you would use it the way that you want to use it. I don't
Well,
know.
Domination!
The only thing I can think of, okay, if there's a zombie apocalypse, okay. Here's another hypothetical.
Mm.
If there's a zombie apocalypse, right, or some sort of Armageddon situation, control of water would be really good because then you can have like an underwater base that nobody knows about.
Or
So
I could just
I can't
control
get
the
that.
leftover water that's inside the zombies' bodies and be like fucking Katara and be a bloodbender.
And
And
then
then I
I'd be
have
a
an army
bloodbender.
of zombies at my control.
Well, why do you need an army of okay, well, I
Because
guess
if I have an army of
it would help a
zombies, then I
lot.
can use the zombies as zombie scientists to figure out why they're zombies and then fix whatever's making them zombies.
That's a very good point. I don't have that kind of knowledge. So I think I think I would just hide away. I would hide away deep underwater and then nobody would ever find me again. But then how am I going to survive down there? I have to go fishing?
Yeah, you
I have to
be
go fishing?
look. There's a lot of good seafood in the world, baby. There's a lot of good.
What if the fish also turn into zombies?
Oh shit, I didn't think about that.
That's one thing.
Fish on me?
But I mean, if fish are turning into zombies, does that mean that we're dealing with instead of like some sort of disease that's making zombies, it's like something magical or something else? Because it's like,
It'd be
how is
more.
it
It could be
jumping from
more
species to
parasitical.
species?
I
I
mean,
mean, if you go with The
there are
Last of Us
parasites that do
theory,
it.
yeah, you could go with more
Yeah.
parasitic.
Yeah, more shroomy.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
don't,
No.
don't bring mushrooms into this. Mycelium,
Mushrooms have nothing to do with this.
mycelium are awesome, and they get so much hate for no reason.
She's out here working for Big Mushroom over here, Big Mycelium. Although I do also, I do like mushrooms though.
Yes,
I
and we are
do like
sponsored by
mushrooms.
Chaga. Thank you. No, I'm kidding.
What?
Don't like
Who is
mushrooms.
Chaga? Who is that?
What, chaga? Chagas are mushrooms. What do you mean?
Oh man, I don't know about that. I
I
like
don't like
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
I don't have that much knowledge in that. I don't have a lot of knowledge in general. I just be here.
Like, I'm just useless science facts or movie quotes from the 1990s and 2000s. That's what I got
I
up
thought
in
you were gonna
here.
say I thought you were gonna say the 1900s, and I was gonna be like, "Don't do that, don't do
I mean,
that."
I could go back with some old movie quotes. I mean, you want me to start shit? The
It's the
pirates have
1900s, isn't
Penzance?
it?
Huh? Huh?
The 90s is part of the 1900s, though.
I
I
mean, true,
know.
but I mean, you know what we meant. Shut up. God damn. Look at you, hyper literal. Oh my god. Like, can we
Oh
even
my
have
Is that why you're
fun?
god.
happy on this?
Oh my god.
I'm here to balance it out.
Oh
Don't be trying
yeah.
to explain your role to me. God damn.
Don't be trying to explain your role to me. I was there when it was written.
Yeah,
How dare
I know the
don't
old scripture.
don't speak to me about the old magic switch. I was there when it was written. Yeah.
Oh
Wait,
my
Aura, do you know about that?
gosh.
You know where that's from?
The
I don't know if I
uncultured.
know it. I am the uncultured here.
I say
Oh
I said it so
no.
you didn't have to.
I have no problem saying it.
Did you grow up with a lot of media or no? Like, were you allowed to watch TV? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I did. But I don't have Coco's memory of media.
A, you don't have my memory. B, you also grew up with the whitest kids you know. And I'm
Oh,
not just talking about the show, baby.
I know.
It's
oh.
okay. It's okay.
We grew up on TV. I would say we definitely grew up on TV, especially
Mm-hmm.
TV we weren't allowed to watch.
Mm-hmm.
We were still watching it. We were still watching it.
Damn
We were
straight.
watching The Simpsons. We were watching Futurama. We were watching Family Guy. All the shows we were not supposed to watch, we were watching it.
Speaking of The Simpsons, I just saw a
Mhm.
little blurb about this and it made me think, and I was like, you know what? That's kind of fair and accurate. Somebody was like, you know what? The Simpsons are black. And I was
And who
like,
said that?
huh? It was the black folk.
Oh,
It was
okay.
actually Evie Oddly. And yeah. It was
And why Evie saying this?
well, not no, who I can't remember the motherfucker's name. The one that's always hanging out with Evie. But yeah, no, the two of them were on the Cole Byers podcast and they were talking about it. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of fair. Because I mean, like, Marge got textured hair, wear a bonnet to bed every single night. Bart got a up top fade or a fucking high top fade, always getting in
That's true.
trouble, even when he don't deserve it. And then,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, They kind of black. They kind of got some black too.
They do, they do. Now that you mention it, because I remember Marge in the flashback episodes, they would have Marge had straight hair, but the rest of her family all had textured hair. Like
Mm-hmm.
you look at her sisters and her mom, they all have textured hair. So I was like, wait, is that her fake hair? But then there was another episode where they went even further flashback where Marge and Homer met when they were actually kids and they were in camp. I think it was like overnight camp, and Marge had straightened her hair by using an iron, like an actual iron, and and the iron burnt her hair and made her blue hair look like it was brown. So Homer thought that he met a different girl, but it was really Marge the
Oof.
whole time.
Look, my
The
scalp
whole
is hurting.
time.
Just thinking, my scalp is hurting just thinking about a hot comb. Ugh.
I know. I know. The first time I straightened my hair with my sister, and she was like, "I'll just use the iron. It's not a big deal." And I was just like, "Are you sure you should be using that?" And she's like, "Yeah, yeah, no problem." My hair was straight, all right. It was straight everywhere else, but the roots were still curly
Dude.
because I would not allow her to get close to my scalp and burn the crap out of me. So I just wore a hat.
So
Everybody
when
else said it was
me and Aura used to live together, Aura went and helped me straighten my hair once. We got done with that shit. I go and I rinse it out and everything else. I look in the mirror and all I could see was like the emo punk white girl with the choker and the fucking up frizzy messed up hair. And I was like, God damn, am I the bitch from Freaky Friday right now? Am I the mom?
Ooh, are you
God
the mom?
damn.
Are
It's
you the
okay.
mom?
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, it looked off. I didn't know how what you looked like, but what I looked like, if I could describe it in a word, I would say I looked like a very cute shrubbery with tinsel draped around it. That's because it was so straight that it was so thin and so wispy, and then the and then the curly curls at the scalp. It just looked very strange. Extremely strange.
Yeah, no,
I'm
It
I
was
having a hard time picturing it.
yeah,
I'm not.
yeah,
God damn. Oh, oh,
yeah.
yeah, I
It was
feel it. I feel the struggle, baby. I
tormenting.
feel the struggle so hard.
Yeah. Every time some fuckery happens, it's because of my sister being like, "All right, so let me try this." And I'm like, "No! Why do I have to be your guinea pig?" She's like, "No, no, no, no. It's okay. I could do this."
Dude,
Waxing, straightening of the hair, threading. I have never been in so much pain than when she attempted to thread my eyebrows.
oh
Have you ever
no.
had
No,
have you
I've
ever had
seen it
threading
done.
done
That just looked
before? Yeah,
painful.
no.
Mm-mm, no,
It
I'm
is
good.
I
so
didn't know
Mm-mm.
what it was.
painful.
No,
I
no,
didn't know what it
no,
was, and
no, no.
she's like, "Yeah, I'm learning how to thread." I'm like, "Who's teaching you how to thread?" She's like, "Don't worry about it. Let me thread you." And I was like, "Okay, sure," because she's my big sister. And why do I ever trust this lady? Why do I ever trust this bitch? 'Cause the skin off my eyebrows. Let's just say I had scabs where there would have been hair. So
Yeah,
Look,
instead of having a unibrow, I had scabs
I remember
in the
back when I
middle.
used to live in the fucking Pennsylvania. I went to work and one of my girlfriends came up to me and she was like, "Oh my god, how do my eyebrows look?" And I'm like, "Okay, you look painful. Why is it so red?" And she's like, "Well, it
You
does hurt, but I got them threaded. It was the first time I ever get it. Don't you want to get it done too?" I'm like, "No, you
no,
look hurt. That don't look
yeah,
safe. I'll just put a little eyeshadow. We good. We
and it,
good. A little mascara go a long way,
yeah, and
bitch."
it wasn't safe
like
at all. Yeah,
threading is like speed. Oh my god, like with speed plucking with tweezers, but
yeah,
except it's also rubbing against your skin.
yeah,
Complete
yeah, man.
tangent. Complete tangent.
Okay, what's up?
I thinking of
Hit me.
threading. It makes me think of one of my favorite anime, uh, Apothecary Diaries. And when old girl was working in the bathhouse and she had the thread and she was sitting there plucking motherfuckers' hairs off their legs just using a little piece of thread that she had twisted up together. And I'm just like, that painful. I know this got to be
Leg?
painful as fuck, but I kind of want to try it
Leg?
out. Like,
Oh my gosh.
oh, that's
I've
gotta
never
hurt.
even thought. I've never even thought of threading legs.
Yeah,
Ooh.
just a little piece of fucking thread, and she's just going back with her little fingers, just just fucking ripping hair out of the legs, and I'm like, oh, oh, that's gotta
Oh,
hurt, baby, that's gotta hurt.
that's gotta hurt. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, folks. No, that's insane. A whole leg though?
Yes,
Wait.
no, not just a whole leg, both legs and look. This was you gotta remember. This was set in like fucking what 1600s China. Like they was doing both legs and the coochie baby. You had to be
No,
ready
not
for the king
the
if you was a concubine or the emperor. My side, wrong turn, emperor,
no.
emperor. But yeah, yes.
No. But why? But why?
Look, the
No.
same reason that they
I'm
had to
hurt.
fucking bind their feet to make sure that they was extra tiny.
Oh my gosh.
Look,
I've seen
they
pictures of that.
we've
I've seen
been.
pictures of that. That looks insane.
We have been
That's something
struggling
that
for
I should
beauty,
have been
for the
watching.
objectification to make sure that men feel happy about the way that we look since time immemorial.
And you think it's fake though. Like when you hear stories of like the original Cinderella where her stepsisters cut off pieces of their foot to keep their feet in the
In the
shoe,
shoe.
you're like, "Oh, this is made up." No, it's not made up actually. I mean, that part is, but you hear about other stories and you're like, "Oh no, this actually happened."
Oh,
That's insane.
I remember watching the video when I was younger about the tribe with the women who the guys like them to have long necks, so they'll or put metal rings
I
around
saw
their
that.
necks, and then every few
Yeah.
years they'll add another few rings to try to lengthen their neck. And I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
oh baby,
Yeah, apparently what it does is obviously you can't grow new spinal cords,
it
like
just
like you can't grow a spine.
stretches out your
It lowers
fucking
your
vertebrae.
shoulders. Yeah. Yeah, it
Mm,
lowers your shoulders basically.
It's so fun. It's so fun. It's
So
okay.
then wait, because I have seen I've seen pictures and videos of that as well when I was a kid, but I was like, but how do you shower with the rings? Like you'd have to take them off, right?
Nah, they don't.
No,
That's the same way that like with motherfuckers when they bind their feet. Those feet are staying bound up for like the majority of the time. They don't regularly untake it out for every shower.
But like fungus though.
So
Fungus among us.
look, it is all about struggling for the male gaze, bro. We gotta struggle for the
Oh
male gaze. Yeah.
man, ain't nobody want to do that shit. No, so exhausting. Get out of here. Let me
It's
just sleep.
good.
Let me sleep. Let me go lay down.
Look, I, as the resident single bitch of this trio, y'all don't
Oh,
understand what we be going through these days, bro. Y'all don't get it. You pulled yourselves out the market. You don't understand the fucking battles. It is a war zone out here. Like y'all think that the war ended when they pulled out of Afghanistan? Nah, 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 motherfucker. That war just restarted because that meant all those motherfuckers was coming back home so that they could come and look at us and be like, yeah, 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 but them titties though. And I'm like, nigga, can I,
no.
can I get a date, nigga? Can I get a date?
Can I get a date? Can I get a date up in it? Uh, yeah. I mean, I knew it was bad because I have some friends that are on dating websites, and the messages that they show me, I'm like, good lord,
Oh, mm-hmm.
good lord, relax.
And like
Can you? My God,
I think the funniest part is like you'll go and you'll flip through all the different apps and like each one of them will be like, no, we're modeled for this, and this kind of interaction. We're modeled for this interaction. And it's like it don't matter if you on Bumble, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, Match, blah blah blah. Anyway, as long as somebody matching you and you matching them, you is getting dick pics, baby. You seeing
no,
dick. Always.
stop.
Yes.
Every single one.
Uh-huh. And the thing about it is these profiles are getting more and more fucking unhinged about some of the stuff that they just so comfortable saying with. And it's like, look, if your body does not look this way, don't message me. Or motherfucker,
Really?
I want a woman who knows how to stay quiet. It's like, what
Oh
the
no,
fuck?
no.
My issue.
That
Don't have baggage because I don't and I'm great. Like, what?
Don't have
Bro.
baggage. Guide dog. Full
Yeah.
stop.
Okay, buddy.
Period.
Okay.
Oh
Hey, at
no.
least they're outing themselves early, okay?
That's true. That's very true.
Hmm.
Nobody wants to get duped. Nobody wants to get duped.
Yeah,
Nobody
no,
wants to get bamboozled.
it definitely saves on the time and effort to get ready for dates, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? Every now and then, that little free meal before I found out you was a piece of shit was kind of nice.
Yeah. Dang. That sounds awful. I mean, I've been joking before, but no, that legitimately sounds awful.
Hey. Speaking of awful, let's get into some topics. I want to get into a topic real quick because
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
this one got me when it hit the timeline. So there is a TikToker who is Asian who
Mhm.
is going to an Asian market and was making a video about how she feels in the Asian market. And she was like, sometimes, or like, whenever I see white people in the Asian market, I just want to give them side eye. And I know it's bad for me to do that. And I don't like that I do that, but I just can't help myself because I'm just like, this is my one safe place away from you. Like, why are you here?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, mind you, she said that reiterated multiple times that she's like, I do want white people to go to Asian markets and shop there because like that business is good business for everybody. And then she even went on into a story where she was talking about how she went, saw white girl from across the way at the Asian market, gave side eye. The white girl gave side eye back to her. The two of them slowly start to get closer and closer and closer, and then they realize that they're both Asian.
Oh,
And
ain't that a shame?
yeah. And so
That thing over there. Oh no.
for me, being all of my Yvonne self, I'm just like, oh, this is cute. This is reasonable. This is understandable. However, when that shit hit Asian TikTok, they was not happy with her. They said, how could you be so upset? And how could you feel this way when we need to be welcoming and having these people inside of our spaces and blah 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 blah. And it's like, a bitch, she said in the video like she is wrong for saying these things and is just trying to make jokes and light about it with her feelings, and b
Mhm.
that she wants white people to shop at Asian markets, but they still piled on her anyway. And then, as all of these faces are predominantly white, their white audiences decided to jump into the comments. And mind you, they reacted to her making this video like fucking three or like a month and a half, 2 months after it was actually made,
Mhm.
just for GP, I guess. I don't know. But
Mhm.
all of that sitting there blowing up. And then recently, all of Black TikTok got onto it was just like, nah, she's valid. We understand. I don't understand why y'all don't understand. But like, nah, the bitch is valid. Like sometimes you just need your spaces to be for you when you are always in predominantly white areas and dealing with predominantly white issues and have to hold yourself in a way to be around all of the whiteness. Yeah, nah. If I, that's just like if I'm in the cookout or if I'm fucking the black salon or the black barbershop, you don't expect to see the white kid there. And when you do, you're like, what you doing here, friend?
You're like, hmm.
Oh, we didn't think you liked this. I thought you wanted supercuts down the way.
Supercuts down the way. I mean, it's good to be self-aware. It's good to be it's good that she was aware. She's like, "No, I want to, we want to make sure that other people are coming here and then they're learning about different cultures and things like that. But also you need a safe space. And you know what? That's okay. Both things can be accurate. Both things can be true. That's okay." Yeah. But wait, so then the white people in the comments were upset?
The white people were in the comments were upset. And well, the white people and the more, because like she is somebody that had like when this happened like 200K followers, and then the people who are reacting to her both had audiences of millions of followers.
Yeah.
And they're
Okay.
Asian, giving credence to their white audiences being allowed to be so upset and dogpile onto this much smaller content creator.
Mm.
But and then like the fucking comments was like, well, how would your white mom feel if she was blah blah blah? And it's like, You're missing the forest for the trees, but it's okay. I get it. You're translucent. You don't see trees.
Your your translucent is crazy. Your translucent is crazy.
I'm sorry.
Reminds me of it reminds me of when my mom used to say, we have a saying in our culture of like, "Oh, is your if you're standing in front of the TV especially, and they're like, 'Is your father a glassmaker?'" It's and then they're that's their way of telling you to move out the way because 'cause you're not see-through because we can't see the TV.
Oh, for us it was you make a better door than a window.
Yeah, yeah.
All I got was I watched so much TV, so my dad said he just wanted to hang it on my like, like, make it into a necklace. I couldn't have it on me all the time.
Oh, dang, like Flavor Flav? Dang.
Yeah, just, like, grab the TV, like, put it on me so I can always watch it.
Oh
Put it
God.
on you. Yeah. I have okay, I have a question
Hmm.
for Aura because you had brought this up, but I didn't hear anything about it. I didn't hear any additional information about it. What was this K-pop drama that you were talking about from ago?
It's it's part of the it's part of the industry, but it was basically this one lady tried to hijack a company, and the
Wait.
lawsuit's still, yeah, so, like, they're still going through courts and stuff, and this started last year in April.
Oh, I brought this up because it popped into my head out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what we were talking about, but I was like, wait, what's this? What was this K-pop drama that you were talking about? I thought it was gonna be something completely different because I had heard some other stuff from a while back, but that was like I want to say that was like 6, 7 years ago. But we're
I
not
mean,
gonna
there's
talk about that
always
one.
drama happening
Yeah,
there, but,
that's true.
there's drama happening in every industry, so,
That's
like,
true.
apparently the recent streamer awards also had a lot of drama.
The streaming awards.
Oh
Apparently
God.
apparently the like, for, like, Twitch and stuff, streamer awards,
Yeah.
apparently that also had a lot of drama this
Oh.
year.
Dude, there's drama every single year. And look, I I used to be a much bigger fan of like that whole sect of folks back in the day than I am now. But like sometimes I'm just like, yo, y'all just be fucking dogpiling on this girl. Cause fucking cutie Cinderella be busting her ass to try to make this fucking event happen. And everybody dogs her for it. Nobody is ever fucking happy. And it's just like, I honestly, I'm like, bitch, why are you putting yourself through this fucking trauma every year? Because all I see is trauma. That's all I ever see coming out of it for her is she's busting her ass, giving herself so much stress and anxiety, and then getting shit on for it at the end. And I'm just like, good for you. Good for you. That hurt. That hurt.
To be fair,
Oh.
every story that I've ever heard from Cutie Cinderella, from anything that I've watched from her, she's always dropping some lore about herself that I was like, "That's trauma, girl."
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
every story, almost every story that she talks about, and I was like, "Dang!" And you're still here.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
No, like I just want to
she
sit
used to run
down
like
with
for
her
real.
and just be like, look, I need you to sit down with some black girls and we're going to talk to you and just kind of build you up a little bit because, girl,
Yeah,
you need some more black support systems because your white friends just ain't cutting it with the drama that you have in your life at all the time. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah. You you gotta surround yourself with some good friends.
Hmm. And like, if your friends are ready to just get real quiet whenever some shit happens around you because they trying to protect their own bags, then
Yeah.
mm.
You do have to have at least one friend to tell something to your face of like, "Hey, this is what's going on." You need at least one to, like, say something to your face, for real.
Facts, 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 facts.
Yeah. I have found that. I have found that in a lot of communities that I have lived in, there are some people that have never had that, and then I had to be the unfortunate person who wasn't their friend, but was starting to become that person's friend, and I'm like, oh no, nobody's gonna tell her. All right, I guess I gotta be the person to tell her because nobody else is saying it. And I go and I tell the person, hey, this is what's happening, all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, so so like they start to be mad at me, but the more we talk about it, they start to be mad at their other friends for not telling them, and now I've started a beef that I did not intend to start. I did not intend to start. It's like I came over here to tell you the truth about something that was happening that everybody else was seeing but did not want to tell you. So I told you to your face, and I'm leaving. But I can't leave because now I've caused a whole domino effect that I didn't mean
Mm.
to cause. And that's why sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna mind my business, but sometimes you can't mind your business. Sometimes you're like, okay, if I really care about this person, I have to tell them. I have to tell them. Like if you find out that you're friends with somebody and you caught their partner doing something that they shouldn't have been doing,
Mm.
am I a bad friend for saying, "Hey, I saw this person doing that. You do with that information what you will." But like I'm a bad friend if I don't say anything. Like if I
Mm.
know the other person, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I've been there. Immediately when you said that, I triggered because I remember this situation in college where I had seen one of my friends at a party making out with somebody that they was not supposed to be making out with because that was not their partner, and I was just
Yeah.
like, "Hey guys, hey, I love you. I got to tell you this. I'm not trying to break you and them up. If that's on y'all, if y'all break up, but like this is what happened, and I feel like you should know
Yeah.
this."
I feel like it's so much more of a betrayal if my friend knew the whole time and didn't tell me. I would be so much more mad at them.
Facts,
Yeah, I
dude.
mean, that's worse,
Like
honestly. Then you're enabling the other person.
if it was
Yeah.
something that big, we wouldn't be friends anymore. If you knew that somebody was doing some shit like that to me and did not tell me, we would not be friends anymore. I remember back when me and Ori used to work together. I would go and like my fucking hair would be slightly off, or I'd have something in my nose and she would tell me, and I go and I see it in the mirror. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh,
I'm over
I
here
tell her whenever I
fucking
notice, but
freaking
sometimes
out.
I'm not. Usually, if I notice, I will tell her, but sometimes, you're not paying attention like that. You're too busy doing your own work.
Nah, I need you to be
Yeah.
judging me at all times, please.
Judging at all times. Live, laugh, judge all the time.
No, I
All
mean,
the time, every
only
day.
my friends can judge me. Everybody else, fuck off. I'll fucking look. What you want? But my friends,
Yeah.
judge me, bitch. Please tell me when shit is fucked up. I need to know.
I need to know. Although there are also the times when like your friends don't like offer you any sort of comfort, and I've been the person. I've definitely been maybe it's just a girl's bathroom situation. I've definitely been in the bathroom where a girl is crying and I'm like, "Do you need a hug?" I don't know who this person is. I'm like, "Do you need a hug?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then we hug for a quick second and I'm like, and I've never seen that person ever again, but they just needed a hug.
That's something we
And
just
I'm
need to
like,
do more often as a fucking species.
yeah, be like, you know what? This person looks like they're having a hard day. Do you want a hug? Are they okay with it? Yeah, I do need a hug. All right, there you go. Quick hug. I hope everything works out. Peace. Some friends don't. I mean, I understand that not everybody is a hugger. So sometimes your friend who is not a hugger wants to offer comfort, and they just give you the pat of like they're there, and I'm like, thanks. I know you're trying, but
I,
I don't need the pat on the shoulder.
and trust me, I have definitely been on both sides of that because I am a hugger, but like I've had times where I've been so just sad and like Aura would come over and be like, "You want a hug? No, don't fucking touch me, bitch. You can sit here next to
Yeah.
me. Don't fucking touch me. Don't you fucking
That's why you
touch
always
me."
ask. That's why you always ask. You know, like I'm not gonna go randomly hug because you never know. Maybe that person. There have been times when somebody has wanted to hug me, and thankfully they asked first, and I'm like, no, because if you hug me, I'm just gonna burst into tears, and I'm keeping it together right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, but thank you for the concern. Good looking out. I thank you. Thank you for the
Yeah,
heads up.
that's why I always
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah, those be them
Yeah,
tricky
God.
moments too when like you are mad or you're really fucking sad and you got them tears but you know you're not fucking crying yet and you like you know if
Yeah.
somebody just fucking touch you or just one little thing you're gonna burst and you're like nah back the fuck up I'm good
Yeah.
look at me I'm
It's
doing the
like
robot.
you can. Yeah. You can you can feel your eyeballs are jiggling and it's about to pop off, but you're like, "No, not yet." I'm waiting till I get home alone and then I'll cry.
Yes.
Which is probably not healthy, but I do not like crying in public. So I keep the eyeballs jiggling and then it pops when I get through the door.
I am full. I'm here. I want to normalize all of the things. I want to normalize crying in public. I want to normalize men hugging each other. I want to normalize
Yeah.
men slapping each other on the ass and saying, "You are a good person. We love you, bro." And they don't finish it off with no homo. I want to normalize all of it,
Oh,
and we're getting rid of no homo.
yeah.
Everything's homo. Fuck you.
Everything is homo. Everything. In this economy, everything's homo.
Look,
Oh, that's
MAGA will
very
fucking
funny.
come for me.
No, no. I do think it would be lovely if it would be really it would be nice if a lot of dudes were a little more open about a little more vulnerable with their friends so they can have more genuine friendships. That'd be nice. That'd be great.
You know what?
That'd
If
be great.
anything, we should probably. I got it. I got it. All right. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Men love games and they love celebrations. Let's turn it into a day. It's called Hug a Homie Day. Whoever hugs the most homies wins a prize.
Ooh. Whoever hugs the most homies and makes a genuine a
Gotta be good hugs.
platonic
They gotta be good
connection,
hugs.
it's gotta be a good hug. It can't be a pat pat. It can't be it can be it can be a side shoulder hug if that's what they're comfortable with, you know? Like,
Mm-hmm.
as long as it's genuine, as long as it's genuine,
Yes.
let's just say that, as long as it's genuine. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
I think
good.
that's fair. I think that'd be good. What would the
I
prize be? More hugs?
Um,
keeping track.
let me think. Let me think. Let me think. The prize would be an understanding that it's okay to hug and more comfortable with your own sexuality.
The prize is the friendship we made along the way.
Real fast. I ain't giving those motherfuckers shit. You think men deserve more fucking prizes, bro? Hell nah. Fuck that. No, I'm kidding. I'm
I mean,
sorry, Menses. Look,
Right?
Menses, I love you. I promise, Menses, I love y'all. I love you, Menses.
man,
And we
the
just
proof.
need to have more conversations with each other that are more about connecting with one another. And like
Yeah,
so basically real conversations instead of just like, yo, what you do today.
But I mean, like, what
yeah,
did you do
yeah.
today? That's also a good conversation.
It is a
What
good
did
We
conversation,
need
but
to check
the
in.
stuff I feel like they I feel like the stuff that they talk about is like they mentioned that they did today was like is like not
No.
the stuff that they really want to talk about.
Oh, I mean, of
You
Yeah.
know?
course, that motherfuckers be sitting there, be like, "Well, what did you do today?" She left me.
Oh no.
And it just all falls out. After
Yeah,
37 years of trauma just falling out of this man because his fucking wife done finally left him because all he does is hold this shit in.
yeah.
Look,
Emotionally constipated. Yeah, absolutely.
look, Bill Burr said that's why motherfuckers just be dropping dead. You don't hear about women, but like motherfucker in his 50s and 60s just drop dead.
Up and up and drop dead. Yeah. Good heavens. Yeah, I'm not laughing at the dropping dead. I'm laughing at I'm laughing at let me be clear. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. I'm not laughing at the dropping dead. I'm laughing at I guess it's just what is it? Macabre? Macabre?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just you hear about that a lot where a lot of people who kept everything on the inside literally just drop and you don't know what happened and you find out their insides, were keeping a lot of the tension. Their heart and everything is not good
fucking 16
cuz they
tumors just sitting around their heart, and all of them are benign.
yeah,
And it's just like, what
all
happened, bro?
yeah. All the yeah, you got a whole bunch of peptic ulcers and you're like,
Hmm.
"How?" Because you kept it all in the inside, you gotta talk about your problems. It's not always anger, it's okay to be a little sad, dog. It's okay. It's alright. My cat's looking at me like, "It's okay to be sad?" "Yes, honey, it's okay to be sad. It's alright."
Quadrupeds.
Alright, well, she she
Oh God.
she's chilling. What's up?
You know what? It's the first episode. Let's go ahead and address this. I am okay with pets. They're fine.
Okay.
I just don't want one.
Okay, and
Ever.
that's alright. Yeah.
And just because I pet your pet does not mean that I'm in love with your pet. Wink, wink, cough,
I
cough, somebody.
just think you act like you hate them when you don't hate them.
I don't hate them. I just don't like them. Why does it have to be one or the other, bro? Why can't I be ambivalent?
I
You
don't
can
hate
you can
them.
totally be
I don't
ambivalent, but
hate them. I just hate their
you always
guts.
go about being like, I hate your animals.
No,
And then
no, I just
here's what
like,
happened. Like back when
ew,
we lived
quadrupeds,
together,
they're gross.
back
I don't
when
know.
we did live like when we were roomies, so like I would just be in the area, but she wouldn't notice me, or I would just come walk in, and I'll just see her playing with my dog, and like just completely excited, and then she'll look up maybe and notice that I'm there, and then it's like that never happened, and walks away.
Oh, Coco is tsundere for like animals.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Oh, you call
Hint.
me being happy? No.
All right. Here, that because I know what instance she's talking about because this shit is burned into my fucking memory. So imagine me trying to be relaxed, chill. I go over. I'm in the living room, but I'm not like really in the living room. And Doggo comes over to me, and I'm just like, "Yo, what's up, dog? Let's go. Hey, yo, Doggo, what's good?" And I'm sitting there petting, giving Doggo little rubs. And then I go into the kitchen. I start making food. Mind you, this bitch is in the fucking living room, has not spoken a word the entire time, and is just sitting there watching this shit go down. I come back out of the kitchen, play with Doggo some more, look up, and see her just staring at me like the motherfucking like, you know how your parents used to sit in the house in the fucking show and you'd be like waiting for you to come home because you'd have missed the fucking curfew and they just sitting there with the chair with the light on? That's what the bitch was looking like. And I'm just like, what did I do? What did I do? Why do I look like I'm getting interrogated for petting the dog, man? Why? Why?
She turns on the light while she's in the chair and goes, "So, you like my pets, huh? I thought you said you hated them. I thought."
Like
Oh my
straight
gosh.
up. That was her fucking vibe, man. I'm like, go away.
On the
Yeah.
couch, and she just didn't notice me, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, I'm not gonna say anything.
She smiling at you all smug like, "So, you
But the
do
thing is,
like my
She
that's
was,
animal."
one time,
dude,
right?
she was
So that's
cheesing when I fucking looked at her finally.
Mm-mm. That's
see, that's one time, but this like stuff like this happened multiple times. Other times where like we'll be playing with the
multiple.
animals, and I'm just walking over to the kitchen, and then it's literally just like a freeze response, and then walk away.
Oh my
I feel like
god.
I've been caught committing a crime.
Being nice to the animals. I thought you said you lied to me. I
Look,
thought you said you hated their guts. This
I
whole time you've been nice to my cat.
I have an image of a hard, cold bitch to maintain, and if I am seen giving credence to animals and kindness, it's never gonna work, man. It's never gonna work.
It's never gonna work for what? What are you talking about? You're the least cold-hearted bitch I've met. You're
Nah,
very
fuck
nice.
off. Fuck off. Fuck
Yeah.
off. You are both liars. I am evil. All right, for everybody in the audience.
Coco has that. Coco has that song from Eartha Kitt. I wanna be evil. in her background.
No, I'm over here, the motherfucking, I'm the one slur from the Lord talking about some how bad could I be, motherfucker. How bad could I possibly be? Because I'm fucking
You're,
everything up in the name of business. Because I stand on fitness. Hey.
you're very kind. Accept it.
Bruh.
Yeah, I said it, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again. Do it again.
Ugh. Ugh.
Relax. She's dying. She's withering away because
I
it's such you sweet.
am.
You're very nice.
You
Yes,
might as well
exactly.
just be fucking pouring water on the Wicked Witch over here. Like, god
Oh my
damn, I'm
god.
Fine,
melting.
fine.
Yes. So when you pour
I'm
water on the does that mean she can't drink water? Like she's always thirsty?
Yes. Why do you think she be sitting there dressing the way she do? Trying to look fine and cute
Oh,
at all times because she's a little thirsty. She's a
okay.
little thirsty.
Okay. All right. You know that's not what I meant. Ora, what you talking about?
just saying, as someone that lived with her, I can concur. She is very nice.
That's what you get. That's what you get. I was talking over it. I'm
Dishonor
like, no,
on
she was about to
you.
say something. But
Dishonor on
dishonor
your
on your
cow.
cow.
Dishonor on
Yeah.
your whole family.
A pox. A pox on you. No, you're very kind. You're very nice and
God.
accept it. And yeah. No.
Hey, you know what?
Should look
And
in the mirror.
ladies and
No.
gentlemen, that's where we're gonna cut it. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. Um, somebody get a lawyer.
A lawyer.
I don't know. Are we in
I'm
trouble?
happy. I'm so happy Celeste has such a beautiful laugh because my laughs are always on mute.
Dude, no, my laughs are
I
the
laugh
worst.
in mute.
No, don't laugh on mute. Why are you laughing on mute?
No,
We need
no,
to
no.
hear.
You know me. I when I laugh, I it's always like nothing comes out. Like sounds don't usually come out.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I I literally laugh on mute.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's because you don't. She laughs like what's that fucker's name? Not Gargamel, but the cat. She laughs like the cat from the fucking shit. She's sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck, girl?
I did not think you were gonna say that. I did not think you were was that Gargamel?
Not Gargamel, but the cat. What was his cat's name, bro? I don't remember.
Oh, Cat Gamel? I don't know. I don't remember. That's very funny. I know I have a smoker's laugh, even though I do not smoke, but I do have a smoker's laugh, and I don't know where it comes from. I don't know where it comes from. So it's all on you, Coco. Be laughing all cute.
Azrael. That was the name of the cat.
His name is Azriel.
Yes.
Oh, is Azriel like a thing? Okay, let me ask,
I mean,
because
it's like an angel name.
Azriel is it an angel name?
I mean, it ends in the L, baby. If it ends in the EL, it's usually angel. But yeah, Azrael is an angel.
Oh, because I've
The
seen that
angel of
name.
death in the Abrahamic traditions, taking
Oh snap!
souls. Blah blah blah.
Oh, because that's the name of I think that's the name of the son from Undertale. That's where I first heard it from the game Undertale.
See,
Spoilers. I don't know if
that's
anybody is that a spoiler? Is that a spoiler?
I don't know.
Spoilers.
I don't know. I ain't play
A lot
Undertale.
of
I might play it one day. I
Undertale.
doubt it. Hmm?
I haven't played it. I also don't know if I will play it, but
I
yeah,
mean, how old is
I've
that
watched
game that
people
you're trying
play
to
it.
play a spoiler for?
I mean, people say spoilers for like Star Wars and things. They're like, spoiler, it's his father. I don't know
Okay.
who's saying that, but
Look,
people be saying it. They're like, I was gonna watch it. I'm like, it's 50 years.
I
50
still haven't
years.
seen Star Wars. Still don't know
That's
anything.
okay.
I
You know what's
like.
funny? I've also never watched Star Wars, but so my way back in college, one of my roommates, so they were watching Star Wars. He's his girlfriend and never watched it. And so I
Mhm.
walk in and I sit down to watch it with them, and literally that is the first thing I see is literally that scene. That is my first scene that I've actually physically watched of Star Wars is that specific
I
scene.
am your Sasha.
Where he says, Luke, no, I am your father. Because he was like, you killed my dad. He's like, no, I
Is,
didn't kill your dad.
is Han
I'm your
Solo in
father.
Star
Yeah.
Wars, or is that Star Trek?
Han Solo is in
That's
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
Okay.
Star Trek is there are different generations of Star Trek. You're thinking of like Captain Kirk and then Spock and Scotty and Uhura, and
You
then the
had me with
next
the first two, and then
generation.
after that, I was gone.
Uhura, I think
I
her
don't
name
know
is
who that is.
Uhura. I think Uhura. I'm pretty sure her name is Uhura. She was the first Black woman who was in a sci-fi that was in Star Trek. and she was like, I want to say she was like fifth in command or something like that, which hadn't been seen before. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember exactly, but she was among the higher ranks. Um, yeah, and then second generation Star Trek is Captain Jean-Luc Picard, William Riker, Wesley, which a lot of people have beef with for whatever reason. It had LeVar Burton in it as oh gosh, what's his name again? I forget his name, but yeah, he was the blind dude that had the thing around his eyes. And
Mm,
yeah, there are a lot of famous people who came out of Star Trek.
cool.
Yee. We were a very sci-fi family. So we were up in there.
Yeah,
A friend
no.
is very sci-fi. He likes sci-fi.
Yeah.
I've learned. I think I prefer fantasy over sci-fi.
Because fantasy's better. Like, who wants to go to a fucking future, especially when the future's always dystopian, bro? Like,
And it's always with
Well, that's
sci-fi.
the
It's either
thing.
like dystopian or it's literally in space.
That's
yeah.
the thing, though. Star Trek is not a dystopia. Star Trek is a utopia. It's set in a future where they are traveling because all the other problems have been solved. So they're in space trying to go where they've never been before in a society where people don't be murdering each other. Like it's a vibe for Star Trek. As far as I'm aware, that's kind of how it was. At least when I was watching it, the generation that I was watching was Jean-Luc Picard and Riker, who was second in command, and they were very chill. They were very chill.
You know.
So y'all didn't know, but now you know.
You know.
Mhm,
no,
mhm,
no.
mhm.
Um,
But yeah, LeVar Burton was up in here. He was cool too, and Data. Oh, you can't forget Data. You can't forget Data.
I mean, we got data centers all over the place. They're trying to pop it up. That's what you talking about?
Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry. I'm always dreaming it back to politics. I can't help myself. This is not a political podcast. We gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. I say we.
We're gonna
Well, I'm
calm
over
down.
here. We. I guess I'm French today.
Oh my god.
Je ne comprends pas.
um, oh gosh.
I'm
I should remember
sorry.
way more French. I should remember way more French than I
All I
actually
said was I
do.
don't understand. Je ne comprends pas. Mm.
No, I know that, but no, I should
Only
be at this
know my
point. I
name
should be
is.
fluent, but I'm definitely not fluent in any sort of French.
It's
Not
okay.
even conversational.
I'm still not fluent in fucking Bangla, but that's somebody else's fault. Tapor.
Oh, oh, but that's okay. That's okay. Um, I was saying, I'm like, what to say? I don't know.
I
I don't. I don't
I'm
know if
only barely fluent. I have the vocabulary of a 4-year-old and speak it in an English sentence structure. Okay, only barely fluent.
Yo, you know what? Speaking of language, you know what tilts me is every time I see the girl who does when English is your second language and she's Chinese and she's like comparing English words to Chinese words. And it's just the Chinese always just make so much fucking sense. It's always just so straightforward. It's like, okay, your legs are like this. They make an eight and they're out. That's an outwards eight. Okay, shuba. Okay, the inwards eight. All right, that's the opposite way. Meanwhile, we over here with fucking like pigeon toed and fucking duck feet, bow legged, and all the other words. And it's just like none of this shit makes sense, man. Why are we driving on the parkway, parking in driveways? Like, bro. Too many
I
words.
mean, yeah. I mean, there are some other words in English that I was like, you know what? I do like that. In the UK, they have a lift, but in here we got an elevator. I like the word elevator. Elevator, escalator. It elevates. Some things do make sense. But you make a good point. You make a good point. There's some other languages that I'm like, it's not a direct translation, but their translation in their language has way more meaning or has different depths of meaning that we could ever say in English. And I'm like, I do like that. I do like that. Yeah. But yeah.
Also, I feel like with different languages, sometimes like the connotations are different, or like things don't translate, especially if it's not about an object, but more like adjectives and stuff. They don't
Mhm.
always one to one translate.
Yeah, yeah. Have you seen that? I think she's on TikTok, but she might be on YouTube and might be on Instagram. But there is this lady who was speaking Mandarin. I don't think it was Cantonese. I think it was Mandarin, and she was saying how these are the names that end in ly or end in ly or end in this, and they all have like lame meanings to each name. So she would say, if your name is Ashley, it means this. If your name is Wesley, it means this. And because they both end in Lee, it'll have the same last meaning of it. It's you look her up. It's very funny. She has, and I don't know. I like the I like the way that Mandarin sounds.
I also like to see the translations of Western uh people who have Mandarin characters or Chinese character tattoos, and like, and it's either gibberish or it's just
Yeah.
something so fucking crazy. And it's like, why are you getting a language that you don't understand on your body and trusting that the words that you say are actually there are there?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when that language, like, I don't know, especially if they're like getting something Japanese, like we have the kanjis, and like each little line can mean such different things.
Yeah.
And how are you gonna trust something like Google Translate or just an image you found online or on Reddit and trust that what it says is actually accurate and then get it tattooed? Like, I don't know, like you getting an extra dash or a dot in there could
Mhm.
make the whole thing into a completely different word.
That's true. I mean, that's the case for English as well. It could be an L or a T. There's just a little dash there. The same same thing. Two completely different
Yeah.
letters. So yeah, that's true. Or it could be an uppercase I or a lowercase L, depending on how the person writes.
Mhm.
Like, but there's
Mhm.
also like, oh my god, some of the times like the languages just be throwing absolute shade. Like the words for in Japanese, like the characters for various things that have to deal with making men sad usually have
Mhm.
a woman somewhere in the symbology. And it's just like, whoa. Oh my
Yeah.
god. It's like chain woman, wife.
Oh my god! Is that what that is?
It's something crazy like that, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's just, oh my god, I'll have to find the TikTok for one or for the next session. But yeah, no, dude, it's some of them just be crazy, bro. And it's like, yo, why are you throwing that much shade at women? Like, why? Why it gotta be like that, man?
You gotta be like that. No, why you gotta be like that?
Okay.
Ouch.
All right, folks. Thank y'all very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did and love our lives. Thanks. Bye.